8 hours of sleep just isn't going to cut it this week. Why? Because we have Neptune, and more Neptune all week long. The sun conjoins with Neptune on March 10th. It's going to feel like we've got one foot on the ground and one foot somewhere else. It's just going to be a little harder to focus. You might be a little more tired, a little more just hazy and spacey than usual, and that's okay. The idea when the sun conjoins Neptune is to slow down a little bit. Neptune wants us to remember our timelessness, our infinity. You are more than just a productive human being. You have an infinite soul. You are timeless. And the sun conjunct Neptune wants you to remember that this week. The spirit dimension is communicating to us. We're slowing down a little bit so that we can notice the signs and the symbols that they are always trying to send us to let us know, hey, you're on the right path. Hey, maybe don't do that so much. They're always looking out for us, always trying to communicate with us. And the dream world is one place that happens, which is why we're dreaming a lot deeper. We're going into that subjective, intuitive, vivid imagery space a lot deeper this week. So when you wake up, you'll want to try to sit with that imagery and see if you can try to remember and retain some of that, because there is probably some powerful messages there for you. Also this week, we're going to be seeing more themes around the vaccine and opening. Neptune has a lot of affiliation with modern medicine, and it also deals with opening. So there's a lot of talk about loosening, mandates, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to be seeing more themes about that this week. And yes, it is about opening. Neptune to the sun, sun to Neptune. It's about dissolving and opening and connecting with something deeper, something more meaningful, something more soulful. We're all yearning for something more perfect this week because Neptune is idealism. So if you find yourself wanting to leave the planet, if you find yourself just so disappointed, I mean, we call this divine discontent, this state of desire for something more perfect, for a more perfect world where everyone is happy and blissful and Earth is just one big utopia for everyone. Wouldn't that be freaking awesome? Yeah. Sun conjunct Neptune is also going to have you desiring that with your own life. You're just going to feel like you want something more. So my advice for you this week is to provide yourself some space to check out. Neptune wants us to escape the mundane, wants to escape anything that kind of drags us down. So give yourself space to float and get above it this week. Whatever rituals you need to make you feel timeless and connected to something bigger and more soulful and spiritual, do that this week. You'll be thankful that you did. So that is your astrology shot of the day. And you can look forward to more Neptune and more Neptune videos for the rest of this week. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. If you want more astrology in your life, consider signing up for my Foundations of Astrology course beginning on March 24th. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AstroCatherine or visit me at my website for more details.